Speak, Nova, speak. Good boy. Alright, good evening. This shouldn't take too long. This is a audio maker, which I've been through. He knocked the transistor out of it. This is for Mr. 440. Where's my flame screwdriver at? This shouldn't be nothing but a simple transistor replacement. Might have to do a little bit of retuning, but I don't know. It shouldn't be too hard. I get my tools lined up. This thing's got all Toshibas in it, all matching 6 H's. He wants me to put another Toshiba in there because that's what he had in his little bag of goodies when he come by here. There's some oldie but goodie Toshibas. Don't get me wrong, I like my HGs. Like anything that works. DEIs, they fine. PP100s, no, I don't like them. And the blame Maycom. I didn't like the Maycom, which I never fooled with nothing but 4 that I had. So I ain't really got nothing to go off of, other than I didn't like the 4 that I had. So that ain't a good thing to go off of. Just, you got to play around with more than just 4. It's like women, you don't want to settle for the first one you find. You gotta play the field a little bit. See what all that does. Hmm. Oh. You know, it's 2 o'clock at night now, and I've been up since about 7 this morning. I finally pulled the motor out of the Denali. I finally got it out. By myself, it's not too easy. Instead of taking this thing off the lift this time, taking it, well, majority of the cars win, and that's when I take the motors out. I usually take the car off the lift and roll it forward so I can get to the chain horse. But this one I took out with a cherry picker, and the cherry picker is not quite long enough to get to the motor, because the newer cars, they've set the motor back in it further. And it's a reasoning for that. But I had to make an extension. Of course, on the bottom two wheels coming off from the cherry pick, I had to make them longer, plus the arm coming out had to be longer. So I had to do some modifications to that before I could even start to pull it. So that took a little bit more time. And I finally got it out, took the heads off of it, took the lifters out of it. That's what was the problem, was one of the lifters is stuck in it. It's got the when you go down the road, anything over 55, it goes into 4-cylinder mode, and it shuts, pretty much shuts 4 cylinders down. And I'm deleting all that stuff out of there. So yeah, that's getting deleted. I'm gonna probably replace those power wires on this thing while I'm at this. But let's test it so far. But anyways, getting back to the car. I gotta drain the fluid side of it a little bit better than what would come out of it. It's still got some water in the block. Just made a little mess out there on the floor of the shop. So I got some cleanup to do tomorrow before I even start. I gotta get antifreeze up, then dripped on the floor. Oil that's been dripped in the floor. I took the power steering pump out. Oh. What the hell to do with them ends? Oh, there we go. I had them on that 2-pill earlier today. So I gotta soak up all that oil, all that antifreeze, all that crap before I can really get started. Turn the rest of it down. But it's getting a new oil pan gasket, new head gaskets, new rear seal, new front seal. I done pulled the harmonic balance off of it. It's getting them new front seal up underneath it, new timing chain cover seals, new cam, new lifters, because I'm deleting all that 4-cylinder mode crap. See what the top through on this thing looks like. Go. Looks great. Nice to turn the power supply on. Alright, we have power. Go. Oh, yeah, look at talk throughs. Oh, looking really good. Oh, hello. You get about 800 out of it. I really gotta get a radio. Hold. And I have this thing tuned down some because of what radio he's running into this thing. If you will look on the front of it, his 16 pill, he runs it down to there. It's doing, still doing right at 800. He runs his 8 pill right there. It's still doing about 800. It just turns the variable key down, the input power down. Hold, hello, yeah. Hold, hello, audio, 1 2, talk, 1 2, 1 2. Audio, talk. Audio, talk. Alright, everything's doing good. 270, 150. I know it says 160, but it's actually about 151 puff. It's 10%. Really good caps, by the way. Everything else seems to be fine. It's running okay. It ain't doing quite as many watts. It's doing about 800 peak, but this little radio here is falling off every day. and I do have it attenuated here and there because of the way he's running it into certain things. So he is running this 4-pill into a 8-pill. One driving 4 into an 8-pill now. So he turns it back and, you know, does what he needs to do. It'll do it. It'll do it. Ain't nothing wrong with what he's doing. It'll do it the way he's doing it. I think he's got a real low drive radio, I think. I don't know. But I talk to so many people I can't keep it up. Can't keep up with that. But I think I'm gonna change the power wire on this thing, run up the hot power wire over here, get some better. That looks like it's done lost a lot of wires back there, but I'm gonna redo the power wires on her. But she's working like it ought to do. Well, pretty much like it ought to do. Like I said, he don't want a powerhouse. Reflect 5-watt slug with that radio that's about ready to go. I hope D-Rails can hurry up with the one I've got coming. Audio. They keying about 100, swinging about 800. Hello, talking 800, talking 800, talking 800, talking 800, talking 800. Go on down. Hello, 11111. So she's doing pretty good. Like I said, it's wide open. It is attenuated in both spots. It's about 2 ohm. This is, I think, 47 ohm. So it's cutting the input power way back on it. To do what he needs to do. Like I said, it's got it right there, 8-pill, 16-pill. He's got it already set, so he's already got this figured out. He just needs a driver pill replaced in it and fixed up. So we did that. I'm gonna change the power wires on it. Like I said, talk through looks really good. Hello. It's talking through, it's hearing very well. Yeah. That's where we're at. I'm gonna change these power wires out on it. Get him a little bit better. Get my camera. Get him a little bit better on that. These wires of mine is short. Get my power wire in here that's workable. Turn my soldering station up, but it's sitting at about 650. It'll get it in just a second. I love my soldering station. I'll take nothing for it. The only thing I don't like about it, goes in protection mode if it senses any little bit of power. So if you got a dummy load or something other, I mean not a dummy load, but a cap left in there and it's got a little bit of power on it, if this end sees any kind of power, it'll go into protection mode. You have to cut it off, reset it, cut it back on. I kind of don't like that. I've been thinking about building a isolation transformer, maybe hooking that thing up to it. Rainmakers gave me a couple good ideas of what to try to make it quit doing that. Actually go in the unit, take it apart, undo the ground from it. I don't know. I hadn't done anything to it. Hadn't really wanted to go inside of it, because my luck is not very well, not very good. And knowing my luck, I've been and took something apart, it works really good, and mess it up. That will be my luck. And I don't want to do that. I got much fluid left in that. Let me get out my bigger toilet. So that had a good amount of salt around it. Going in the trash can. I'll be recycling all this stuff, but not do that. Alright, let me get some cables. Well, they won't cut that. Too big. Okay, that's that one. Where's that red at? Where's that cable? Oh my God, if I wasn't looking for it, I'd be done found it. Well, hell. Well, hell. I got some cable like this. It's really good cable. It's pretty good and flexible. It's number 4 Tough Flex. Well, this is number 8. Sky High car audio, but I can't find my red, which should be right up above my head since I've got everything on the ceiling. I seem to can't find it. Well, we'll put number 8 on it, and I'm not going to crimp this because he might want to change that, and if it's crimped, them ends are pretty much scrapped. Then again, I think that if you get enough salt on these, they'll hold anyways. I don't see why not. All depends on who you talk to. If it was mine, I'd crimp it, but I'm not, I know I wouldn't be changing it, but then again, he might change this one day, I don't know. And if it was me, I'd go crimp it. I would crimp it to a number 4 gauge wire instead of this number 8, or either 2 number 8s. Should I put 2 number 8s in here for him? I don't really have the wire to do that, so he's getting one, but that was what was pulling on it. I wish I could find my number 4. That would make me a lot happier. Well, y'all can't see it, but I'm looking for it. Don't see it. We're just gonna do this. I swear 460 I looked for it. I can't find it. I'd be more than happy to put number 4 on it if I had it, but I just ain't got any. I can't give you what I ain't got. Come on. Don't burn the damn jacket up. There goes all that high priced soda. Ah! Well. Let's try this. Come on. You little bitch. Let's see if I got some shrink. I'm hoping this will shrink up a little enough. I very likely doubt it. I don't know. Looks like it's gonna make it. Well, looks like it made it. Well, that's that one. And then somebody's going to say, why didn't you crimp it? Why didn't you crimp it? Why didn't you crimp it? Well, just like I said, you take that end off, you put more to it. What I meant more to it, you can you can unsolder it and put a number 4 gauge wire up in there if he wants it. I don't know what he wants. Can't tell you, but it could be done. And you would still have an end. You wouldn't just have to cut it off and just throw the damn thing away. I hate these ends. I'm not a big fan of these style ends anyways, so I got a heat gun I might ought to use, but this will work too. Which with YouTube here on this video, it's a lot of people can tell you how to do your job. But when you go to their YouTube and look, they don't have one damn video of them doing any kind of job. But they can tell you how yours ought to go. You should be doing this, you should be doing that. When they have a YouTube channel too, and if their knowledge is so good, they should be sharing it. Hell, I'll look at it. But they don't. But yet they can post and say I'm doing something wrong when they don't have a video of you out there showing you the right way. Get off of there. Get my third hand out of the way. That one's still hot. that out of the way. Get this in the way. Where's my ferrite bead? There she is. Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. Get out of the way. Not you, Jesus, this. You can stay in the way. Let's see if I can get under here. And tie you in. Alright, there's a new heart in. Let's see if we can get this relay tied back in, which don't have any double stick tape under, but I don't think it'll hurt nothing. Once I get this tied in, it'll be cinched down pretty tight. If I can get this back under here like it was. Let's pull some of this gobbledygook off of here. Plenty of room in between there. I think that'll work. Alright, there's the hot on. I'm going to take the ground about halfway of the board and tie it down. Get this up out of the way. Woo hoo hoo hoo. Looks like you welded that on a, if you see it for the light. You know I got that hot. It ain't like it's a cold soda joint. But you just go over top it and dress it up. I don't know if you can see that or not. It looks like dimes rolled all around. You know I got it hot. Put solder up underneath the bottom of the board. A solder, whatever you want to say. Alright, let's hook her back up. Alright, that's the hot, that's the ground. Make sure we got them floating around in there. I need to change the rubber on my table for long. Ain't nothing hitting. I think it got better wire on it now. No, they're not crimped on, but like I said, you might want to put full gauge in this thing one day and I can crimp them then. That's up to him. I don't think it needs crimping myself. If it was bigger about a wire, yeah. But I think that's going to carry 8 gauge, that solder in there. Solder, whatever you call it. I'm from the South, I call all kinds of things stupid shit. But I think that 8 gauge will carry that. Let's say 175 amp Anderson connector, so you're losing some when those things touch each other anyway. So out of that 175 amp, you probably getting 100 amp, and which this box here probably consume about 80-90 amps. Most roughly around 75, but I think you're getting sufficient. Oh, hello. Same thing. Go. Oh, hello. Well, well, son of a sapsucker. Those relays, losing the ears. I was hoping they would clean themselves if I kept popping it, but evidently not. Well, I don't know if you could hear it, but the receive was going. You would have to pop the key to get the receive back. So it's probably easier to go on and do this now, even though I don't want to. But it needs to be done. Because these relays are not letting the receive come back. I don't think they're bad, I just think they need cleaning. And by the time I could clean them, I could put a new set in there. So let's go on and put a new set in there. like I said, I can throw a set in here quicker than I can clean the other ones. Come here. Let's see here. Get them stuck. Let's see, the ears are going to be through the center pins. I was hoping it's going to be a quick, easy fix. It ain't too bad, but I was hoping a lot quicker than this. I really need to get to bed so I can get back working on that car tomorrow. Amy told me I got 5 days. I don't think it's going to be done in no 5 days. I don't know. This will be my very first LS engine. For as completely, well, yeah, about completely going through. So, it's a little bit of a learning curve. It ain't too bad. But you take somebody that don't know nothing about what you're working on, they don't know how long anything takes, which is not say anything bad about her, but It takes a little longer than some things. Come in. I got all the torque specs printed out, and I'm going to take my time try to make sure it's done right the first time. It's very likely doubt it. I ain't never done nothing the first time and it be right. I think it took 4 or 5 tries for Mom and Daddy to even have me. If the truth be told. Hell, I know they got that wrong. That's probably going upside down. Whew. Well, she's in there. Key circuit is hooked up. The top through is hooked up. Uh, 150 is hooked up. Output's hooked up. That's a little close, but I don't think it's hitting anything. There really ain't a lot of room to get back in here and get this. If this cabinet was about 1 inch longer, or if they would have slid this towards the front some more. I don't know if it's a hand cut board or not. I don't think it is. Whatever. I don't see nothing touching. The relay's stuck to the board now. Okay, it's good and tight. Hold, hold, hold. Dumbass. It ain't gonna work till you plug up the power, you dummy. Forgot the power. See if I can get some hemostats. Come in, hemostat. Nah, I know I left something off. I'm just stupid. I get it sooner or later. More later than sooner. Audio. Talk through looks good. Since I added that diode across them relays, that thing don't jump when you turn the power on now. So, have ears. Old, talk through fine. Old, squeal. Hold. Hello. Everything's looking good. Everything's performing like it ought to. We flow that solder to that. Alright, Mr. 460, you ready to go? The years are back. I know it's static in this camera, but it serves a purpose. You have ears. And turn the static down. Okay, power wire back up. Variable's wide open. Hold. Still doing 800. Reflex looking really good. Audio. Quarter watt. Hello. I'm I'm not going to try to get any more watts out of it because it looks like you're driving an 8 pill and a 16 pill. 16 pill, you're doing fairly well with that. 8 pill, you're a little bit too much, but I don't know what you're driving it with. But I put a new relay in it. You just seen it. There's the old one. You can probably clean these contacts right here and get the receive back on that relay, but they're cheap enough. You just buy another damn set. It's a new set in there. Better safe than sorry. Everything's ready. New Toshiba, which was yours, you brought it. New Toshiba in there. Everything's ready to go. Have a good day. Hooked everything back up right. I glued that down. Well, double stick taped it down. Everything's perfect now. I got new power wire on. The power wire was in up underneath that. It's feeding both of these equally. It was hooked up over here, and it's kind of, this one was probably kind of slacking. Now I got it in the middle, so it's equally in between this one and that one, which I could have run this leg up underneath there over to there, but the cable wasn't really long. It was, what, about that long sticking out the back of it. Now you probably got about 2.5 feet sticking out the back of it. You got a screw that's broke off right here. I'll get that out and we'll roll with it. Alright then, appreciate it, Mr. 460. Mr. 460. He says he has every one of what audio maker has made, and I have went through about 3 or 4 of them he's got, but it's all pretty good. Only thing was wrong with this one was it had the heat sink wasn't quite long enough in the back and had a big gaping hole. So we got that right, and she's right. Alright then, you have a good day. You know my 3 down here. Let's say good evening to Mr. Trump. I miss you. Mr. Tesla. I'm going to have another picture right down here. A pretty good dude I'm getting a like. Been liking, but liking me more than that. And I'll have his picture up for long. Alright then, later.